Hi, welcome to Chamber 101. We're here today to help you get the most out of Chamber membership. I'm Anne Marie Hohenberger. I'm the Manager of Marketing and Communications for the Charlottesville Regional Chamber of Commerce. I want to start today by telling you a little bit about our chamber. Our mission is to advocate, convene, and engage to strengthen business in the greater Charlottesville region. We start by being cheerleaders and advocates for our chamber members. We do everything we can to help them connect with the people and resources they need to succeed. Bigger than that, we also work for the entire business community. We look at what's going to help our region thrive economically. Even bigger than that, we're looking to create a region where there's opportunity and economic prosperity for everyone. We are a nonprofit organization. A lot of people think chambers are part of the government or supported by the government. That's not the case for us. We're more like a professional association. We were founded in 1913, so we've been around for quite a while. You'll see a lot of pictures in the background behind me of things that our members are doing. Our chamber is really made up of the members, and so you'll see that as you get involved. As people are looking to see what they can get out of the chamber, I always recommend that we start by exploring what the chamber has to offer. Next, connect with the people in the chamber, and then finally look to promote your business or organization through the chamber. Attending Chamber 101 is a first step. We do have a checklist on our website at siebelchamber.com/checklist for new members to see point by point some of those top opportunities for you. So I definitely recommend you to download that checklist if you're like me and you like checking things off. So here we are in Chamber 101. The next thing I want to do is show you around our website a little bit. On our website, siebelchamber.com, you can find hopefully answers to pretty much everything you need. I want to introduce you to a few of the people that you can find there and a few of the key places where you can connect with resources you may want to use. Our board of directors is an absolutely fabulous group of people who are very involved in the community. If you know any of these folks and want to connect with them, ask them to help you make connections in the chamber. They are always happy to help you. You'll see them sometimes at our networking events, at other events in between. I also want to show you the rest of our staff today. Our President and CEO, Elizabeth Cromwell, our Committee Engagement Director, Andrea Copeland, Colonel Letta Bien, the Program Coordinator for our Defense Affairs Committee. That's me there, and Sharon Engel is our bookkeeper. All of us are more than happy to help you with anything you need. You can go to our staff page on the website to connect with us by email or call our office. We'll also take a quick look at our Chamber Ambassadors page here. These folks are the friendly faces that you'll see at a lot of our live and virtual events. You can always walk up, tap them on the shoulder, ask them to connect you, introduce you to someone that you might want to know. Take a look at this page, see who they are so you'll recognize them when you see them in our events. A couple of the key things that you'll want to be able to find on our website are under the membership heading. You may have already been there if you've applied for membership through our website. You'll see that new member checklist that I mentioned. There's also a marketing page, and we'll go through some of the top opportunities for you a little bit later on. And there is a frequently asked questions page that I definitely recommend you to check out if you're trying to log into our member area or post an announcement for the chamber newsletter, those kinds of things. You'll find instructions for how to do that on our FAQ. We'll talk more about our programs and events as we get through the presentation here. I also want to point out the news heading here. We have a couple of different links for submitting your news to our member newsroom on the website, to our newsletter like I mentioned. You can also subscribe to that chamber newsletter through this link. One final thing that I need to show you on our website, the very important member login button. And this will take you to our member area. There are a number of functions that you can use through this member area. You can use this to update and change your directory listing and the chamber's online directory. You can add your news releases, you can add job postings here, member-to-member deals. Another really key feature of the member login area is that there is richer directory information there. If you are looking to connect with a specific chamber member or an individual from a specific organization, you can often find their individual contact information there. That is not available on our public website, but once you log in, you'll be able to find that. There's also, I'll just show you here under shortcuts, your personal information, where you can actually choose to make your personal photo and profile and contact information available on our public directory, so that when anyone in the community is looking for a professional, they are able to find you directly. And here's where you can update your company information as well. So now we've done all the things on our checklist, and we're ready to start connecting with other members. The best way to do that is to sign up for events. Of course, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we have not always been able to meet in person. We continue to carefully monitor conditions to make sure that we're doing what's safe. Some of our meetings have moved to Zoom. We've had a lot of success with meeting virtually, but we also do our best to provide in-person events for folks, because it really isn't the same when you don't connect face-to-face. We have been able to fortunately hold some of those, and we'll continue to do so as much as is safe. If you take a look at the calendar on our website, you'll see upcoming events. Our affinity groups plan a lot of events each month. We usually have one big networking reception called Let's Connect every month, and then you'll see occasional special events as well. I just mentioned our affinity groups. Those are also called committees, roundtables, councils. Those are the places where you can meet people within your industry or within other special interest groups, and kind of make those peer-to-peer connections, do some professional development, get some peer support, and build closer connections around shared ideas that sometimes are deeper than what you can do at a general networking event. We have quite a few groups, and I'll just briefly describe each of them for you. Our Aging in Place Business Network is for businesses and organizations, nonprofits, that serve the 50-plus community in the region. And so we have, of course, senior living communities in that group, a lot of healthcare professionals who serve that constituency. We have investment professionals, a whole range of folks who are interested in working in that area. Our Business Women's Roundtable meets monthly to support professional women in their professional development and in just visibility in the community. They have a very active group. Our Charlottesville Area Development Roundtable is also called Cadre. They work with the city of Charlottesville and Albemarle County on all kinds of different development and land use policy issues. And so that is a group that brings together construction industry, real estate professionals, professional planners, architects, designers. All of those folks come together who are interested in designing Charlottesville's next great places, they like to say. Our Seville Chamber Rising Professionals is our group for young professionals, 40 and under, and the young at heart. All of our affinity groups are open to any chamber member who wants to check them out. Sometimes it's people who are in that industry or that group, but sometimes it's people whose business wants to serve that industry or that group. And we always invite you to check those out. Our Defense Affairs Committee works on economic development through connecting our regional defense and intelligence community with the larger business community, with our defense and intelligence contractors, and with veterans in the area. We have just launched the Hospitality Professionals Roundtable, and that group aims to serve people in hotels, restaurants, and all the related sort of travel and tourism industries like wineries and breweries. And we're looking forward to seeing what comes from that group. I should also say all of these affinity groups are volunteer-led, and so we have volunteer leadership, we have volunteers who help organize the meetings and recruit speakers and even find venues, and this is a great place to plug in and get involved. Our Minority Business Alliance, MBA, meets every other month, and their focus is supporting minority-owned businesses. Often that's through professional development and entrepreneur education, and it's also through promoting businesses in the community. Our North Charlottesville Business Council has been on hold during the pandemic. We hope to bring them back together soon for networking in the 29 North Corridor. And finally, our Public Policy Committee. Their focus this year is on building relationships with our local, regional, and state elected officials and government decision makers to build a foundation for positively influencing policy for the business community and for the benefit of the community as a whole. at cvillechamber.com/roundtables. You'll find links to all of those groups, whichever ones interest you. You can find out when their next meetings are. You can also connect with us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Like to hang out there and share our news and see what people are up to. We'd love for you to follow the Chamber and also tag the Chamber when you have something you're sharing on your social media that you'd like for us to know about. We also have text reminders for a few of our groups. If you would like to get a little reminder on your phone for the Business Women's Roundtable, for the Aging in Place Business Network, or for our monthly Let's Connect networking events, just send a text to 71441 with the phrase for that group. Okay, now we've come to my specialty, which is promoting your organization and reviewing your marketing opportunities. I'm not going to talk about everything. I showed you that page earlier. Check that out. But most of what we'll talk about here are things that are quick, free, online, that you can do yourself today if you would like to. You see here behind me a picture of one of our ribbon cuttings. That's something that we love to do with new members, with people who have just opened a location in the community, who have changed offices, who have expanded, who are launching a new product line. Any business milestone that you want to celebrate, we love to celebrate with you. I always let people know about our major sponsorship program. It's something that not everyone is ready to jump into, but I love for people to know that it's available. This is our Partners in Trust program. And the companies that you'll see pictured here are supporters of the Chamber who go beyond their membership dues to make a bigger investment that allows us to expand our work in the community. We really appreciate them and everything that they do for the Chamber. Those businesses are promoted really in everything that we do throughout the year. You'll see those logos and names again and again and again. So if you are interested in that kind of visibility, if you'd like to be part of a leadership circle with those other companies, if you'd like to attend the occasional exclusive event for those Partners in Trust, let us know and we will love to tell you more about the program. So one easy thing to do that can make an impact for you is to review your Chamber directory listing. We already showed you how to get to that spot. And here's an example of someone who has put a little time into adding some images, some keywords and descriptions, and you can easily add those to make your directory listing stand out. We also love for you to share your news. I've mentioned announcements in our member newsletter. Those are free for Chamber members, about 30 words, just like a classified ad. We also have a monthly Chamber Spotlight. Anyone is welcome to do that. It's free for members. And we just love to share your stories. They're very popular with our audience as well. Another thing that I mentioned earlier is our member newsroom on the website. You can submit your press releases there, which can be helpful if you don't have a place on your own website that's a home for press releases. It also just shares that news out to the Chamber community. And information on how to share all of these things is at cvillechamber.com/submitnews. And the final thing that I want to make sure you all know about is our Member Monday speaker series. This is a really fun way to get your name out in front of the Chamber community by sharing your expertise. So if there's something that you do within your business every day that isn't common knowledge to the rest of the community and you feel comfortable speaking about it, schedule a Member Monday. It's a short presentation, a little Q&A, a little networking, and it gives you a chance to connect in the room with those people who are most interested in what you have to offer, and then also put your name and your expertise out in front of thousands of people in the Chamber community. So that's always a fun thing to do, and that's everything that I wanted to make sure you know about today. The most important thing is we are here to help. Please contact our Chamber staff. Please call us, email us, connect with us through our website, or visit us at an event. Thank you.